All right, hello. I'm not sure how I'm going to cut this, but we just got our person back. We're good to go. We are continuing. They had a disconnect, but you can actually resume or join back into a game if you do get disconnected. This is worth a point and better than Zeppelins. Yeah. If you just click resume as if you were going back into a local game, it allows you to go back into your online game, which is definitely a lot of fun. Ooh. So excited, we're back in it. Regolith Eaters. Yeah, I don't think I actually want that card. I don't think I really want any of this. I'm not really that interested in plants, except for the fact that this would technically give me enough plants to get a greenery this turn. But I kind of am okay leaving that up to fate. I'm not really that interested in the plant production. I just kind of happen to come with my heat production card. Mohole is a waste at this point. I don't need energy. You know, we're fine. I hope he doesn't have something like farming or something. Let's get this. Boom. What's our action? Oh yeah, buy a card. And then let's get the big asteroid. Yo, give me that frickin' ocean. I want the card. Well, do I? I think I want the steel. Well, or I could get the plants. The plants gives me a greenery, but I'm gonna take this. If he's gonna hit my plants, it's about to happen right now. We're gonna hit his. And bring him down to 7? Did I just do that? That's monstrous. That was not intended. That was just a happy side effect that he happened to have 11 plants. It's so much harder in the game, like the digital app, to track how the other players are doing and stuff. I know that you can, functionally just click over and see all their stuff, but it's not like a physical tactile thing going around that you can really deal with. So that's exciting. We're almost at 35 TR, to be honest. That's exciting too. So the whole milestone thing. So Beam from Thorium Asteroid really isn't that worth it for us. It's such an expensive card to get not much value out of, but it might be worth doing just to get some energy production and to threaten him on the Thermalist. Okay, greeneries. That's a good play for him. Now he's threatening the milestone. I think next up is definitely this. Oh, I should have bought a card first. Let's see what we get for discarding this. Friggin' getting so much value out of whatchamacallit. And then we definitely want to do a heat bump, because we don't want him to block us out with a different card. I'm not sure how I feel about adaptation technology. It might save us if I accidentally wait too long to get colonizer training camp, but it's not. It also might let us get livestock out a generation early. I know I have a fear that he is going to score a lot of points on the board because I'm neglecting it. But I said in my tier list video, who plays on the board? Playing on the board? What? Who does that? And that's more in reference to the game with all of the expansion. When you have the colonies in play, you have preludes boosting the start, you have more interesting space cards and things happening, different point science synergies and stuff. In base game, you kind of need to terraform the planet, roll up your sleeves, and that's why I got the heat production. And he has a bunch of plants and stuff, and those are worth tons of points, right? I only have 5 points on cards to his 0, but he has 3 milestones lined up, basically, between the builder, the gardener, and the frickin' mayor. So it's friggin' hard to say. And we're back again. We had another little DC. He's getting some monies and doing a strip mine. What a great card that strip mine is. Still enough game left too that he's gonna get the value out of it. The value. Alright. That's real good. Oh, I meant to buy a card first. Yeah, I don't think I want adaptation technology. I don't actually need science tags anymore, is the big thing. Bribe committee is, you know, income, but it's not great. Let's use the colonizer training camp for $2 because that's just like a fantastic deal. Yeah, we got very fortunate with that Jovian start, and really, we just need to. I mean, it's like any game. You need to hold your opponent's points low so that your points can go high. But we know our points are going to be very high as long as we can keep the game from going short. So we want to not really terraform too much while not giving up too many points, right? Because if you don't terraform at all, they will get a lot of value from, you know, their own heat bumps. We're hoping that they forget to do a heat bump at the start of next turn so we can get one. And just little things like that. So I think that we do want to do Miranda Resort early, despite, well, no, let's buy a card first. You know, Miranda Resort isn't that much value, whereas Phobos Space Haven is actually value. Because we get, a titanium production is generally not that powerful from Phobos, but we get a lot from it because of the whole Phobo log thing. I don't know, like, if I had the option of getting advanced alloys, I probably wouldn't buy it, is the other thing I'm thinking about now. Because I would block it, because it would be good for him, but really, we only have 2 metals production a turn. And, like, stacking from 4 to 5 sounds cool, and it is good. When you don't have that much production, the marginal value of that card isn't so high. And on top of that, it's hard. There's fewer breakpoints. There's more times you need to overpay for something because you don't quite have the right amount of titanium to put into different things. So, like, in practice, it feels amazing, but it's not necessarily that powerful. So Radchem Factories. See, release inert gas is good for him, but Radchem Factories is particularly good for us because it would give us 2 TR, and then we buy the milestone for the terraformer. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to sacrifice our energy production to have that be a thing. I still am tossing and turning over Beam from Thorium Asteroid. I think it's the right play because we want to get our Jovians down. It's just the wrong play in that it's not actually all that valuable. 1 second. Okay. This will have to be another cut point, I guess, because we just lost connection again. We're having a very rough go of it. Oh, never mind. They rejoined pretty quickly, I guess. Weird that the stability's so low. We don't want to let them get a useful city. Let's make them take the negative 0.1. I don't really want to get sabotaged. He goes before me, so I'm not willing to take the risk. Not having enough money is our lose condition. Oh, wow, virus. I just want Radchem. I don't want to race him for mayor, because the second I put another city down, he gets whatever. So what's he going to do? Is he going to do the heat bump or not? Is he going to do the heat bump? Pray that he forgets. How much heat does he have? 15 with 10, 12 coming in a turn. Versus our 8. If we get the heat bump, then he's going to win the award. If he doesn't get the heat, or if he does do the heat bump, we could technically fight for it with Beam from a Thorium Asteroid. Though it's not that great. What do we got? What do we got? Heat bump? Yeah, he did it. Okay, well. And a comet. Why'd he do the heat bump if he was going to do the comet? I wonder if that was a misclick on his end or something. Because he now is under threat of not getting his thing. So we're going to take our card to get 2 TR. And then we are going to purchase the terraformer before we lose it. I think that'll prompt him to buy the mare or something, but none of them are actually under threat from me. Well, I have 5 building tags, but it's not really enough. Wow, large convoy and livestock is going to be surreal. Oh, I could have bribed committee to get it. Well, I don't really like bribed committee all that much. I think that one's a good toss. But had I remembered I had bribed committee in my hand, I think I would have forgone playing this card. I would have left it in the hand or something. I didn't want him to have enough get TR cards to be able to race up the track and get it, but I think he would have needed... He was at 31, so Deimos down wouldn't have been enough. Giant Ice Asteroid would have given 4, but he doesn't have enough for that. And no other card I can think of in one action gets you 4 TR to be able to play. So, what could he be planning? Confirm. I would love to view the results. Oh, sorry about that. My email is up, and I want to see what he's doing, though. Ocean? Was that a standard project? So now he's trying to end the game, which is in his best interest. But 1 second as I close my email. Should be good. I think I still like the beam from a thorium asteroid, but let's do... And by like, I mean not really like. Oh, we want protected habs. We would have loved to have that a moment ago. He just hit my friggin' plants. Obnoxious. Obnoxious. What does he have? We have 20 bucks left. He has 9 bucks left. He has enough for a greenery, though. We didn't have a way of hitting his greens. Yeah, these board points, they are going to hurt. I'm so used to being the green player. I'm not hosting the game for the first time ever. So he has the benefit of being green. And that's enough to confuse me. I might end up putting all my greeneries all around him. I hope I don't. I don't think I would. So what are we dangerous on? Let's look at the landlord stuff. So, or my awards rather. So landlord is still pretty tight though. I think he's gonna get it. He's got the plant income going on. The banker 7-7, scientist 8-1, thermalist 14-7, and then 2-1 with miner. Plant conversion. So because we can't fight him on the milestone stuff, like he's even buying builder now because he knows that we can't fight him on any of the other ones. Let's look at this. We can get this just even as it is. So we'll do it, even if it confuses him and wastes our money. But next turn, my first action, because he doesn't have enough money left, I don't think, no, will be to fund scientist. Because that's how we're going to make up for this. He's going to get 2 milestones. We're going to get 1 milestone and the $8 award. So then there's 2 more awards in the game, but they cost 14 and 20 respectively. And that's not... Like, it's still super efficient. If at the very last turn you have 20 bucks left, spending 20 bucks to get 5 guaranteed points because the other person's already passed, you know it's good. It's just a matter of... when's the right time and can they actually fight me on this? Because I think Thermalist now is not necessarily in his favor. Earth Office is definitely good. I will always take Earth Office. You know me. You've seen the games. You've seen the VODs. It's only helping us on this card right now. Cupola is interesting. Cupola would let us... I think the titanium mine is a fallacy in that it's not actually as valuable as I want it to be. Whereas Cupola, we could turn one, place it here for 2 points. And then we have something to do with our greens. Let's block the ocean, because it's an ocean and it's an event, which is good for him. I don't know if he needs more energy. I doubt it. We definitely don't need any more heat. He gave us the mine back. This mine pays for itself in 2 turns. And the game's definitely going to be at least 2 turns, and if it goes to 13, then we're laughing. So let's do that. Especially since we're not helping terraform, you may have noticed. So we'd like to do scientist. And then we would like to do cupola. We actually are at 2 cities right now, which I think will stress him out enough to have to buy the milestone if he's tracking that. Sadly, I don't actually have enough in me to buy the milestone after purchasing a city. If he looks at my resources, there's no city I can think of that costs... Well, technically we have a city we could play and steal it with, but we wouldn't have enough money for it unless we had a little bit more titanium. The city I'm thinking of is actually Ganymede Colony. Like, we could try and take the mayor with a city on Mars, a city on Mars's moon, Dame Phobos, and then one on Ganymede, which is Saturn? Like, it's a Jovian, obviously. I think Saturn has the red spot. I can't remember if it's Saturn or Jupiter. For someone who likes terraforming Mars so much, it's really like, Saturn has rings, and I don't see any rings around this. Oh, he's got some science going on now. Look at that. So next turn... Oh, that'll help Miranda Resort. Next turn is when we're going to go off, because we are going to frickin' kill it, because he's not going to see the Ganymede Colony stealing of the mayor. If he doesn't buy it next turn in his first action, then he's done. He's done. And then that's a snipe. That's something that we pulled the rug out of on him on. And I think that he feels confident enough in the cities, and because our cities are on this rock over here, there's a good chance he might miss it. And I know I want Ganymede Colony. It's all the way down to 16 bucks. Because it already would be worth 3 points. And we can use our titanium to do it. And once I... he did it. He did it. Oh, no. Oh, interesting spot for this. He really wanted the steel, apparently. So 2 steel is worth... And $2 is $6 worth of value. Whereas he could have gotten $4 and some plants over here, and then greenery onto it, presumably. Oh, he's a couple plants short. He could have. All right, it's a fine choice. I don't mean to actually criticize in that sense. I'm just like wondering. Maybe he needs that exact amount of money, that extra couple bucks, just to make it work. Ooh. I don't actually know if I care about her energy that much. I think getting another plant income and a TR is just fine. Oh, but we don't have another action. Honestly, yeah, the TR is good. The fact that we were only spending a couple bucks on it, too. Delicious. I'm so sad that we weren't able to snipe the mayor. That would have been actually hilarious. He would have cursed us up and down for our vigilance. Hopefully he isn't having more connection issues. So he is about tied for us in TR. Okay. But he's up on us on the fact that he has 2 greeneries and 1 more city point than us at this moment. Okay. But, big but, he has a lot more points potentially on the board. Okay. But I don't think that's going to overcome... Ooh, and he just got his income up to 14, so he could fund Banker. And that's pretty dangerous. We're up to 12, actually, so it's not that bad. But his points on cards are 3, and ours are 15, and they're only going to go up. Especially now that we have another TR. Just crazy. Oh, and we have Protected Hab, so I don't actually have to worry about using those plants anytime soon. 36-36, definitely tight on the TR game. I think that we're we're starting to edge it out though, in that we have the cost reduction lined up, -2 on space, -2 on everything, and then -3 more on Earth. You know, it's a pretty devilish combination. And it's what I go for often, because in a game like this, where it is heads up, oh my god. Oh, we actually just got water imports from Europa. That is absurd. That's some absurd luck. I actually feel like if he was in my shoes, I'd be like kind of smug and like, look at this board presence, that guy, like I'm gonna end the game so quick on him, he's not even gonna know. But really what's happening is I'm drafting all of the points per Jovians in the freaking game. Let's take a quick peek. He has 3 science tags. So I'm not actually interested in any of the cards here. Though I do like industrial microbes a lot. I'm going to take development center because I don't want him to be able to catch up to me on the whole scientist thing. He has a lot of energy, I think. Not that much, actually. And I don't want him to be able to use it on things that are productive. So yeah, we'll just trash all those cards. We did fund Scientist early enough that he has a chance to draft and react to it. So we have to stay vigilant. Oh my god, though. Like, Ganymede Colony and Water from Europa and Terraforming. Like, oh. And I think that another thing that's really on our side here is, from what I can tell, he has no actual card engine. Right? He's taken them as they come, whatever he can get. Whereas we have, you know, we're buying a card every turn for $2. We are cycling a card every freaking turn from a science tag that I keep forgetting we have a bonus from. So, like, we're definitely getting value. So we bought both awards. Landlord and Banker. See, we don't actually have a way of fighting him on Banker, but he's not that far ahead of us, so I think that we are fine and dandy. Let's buy a card. He did fund what he's confident in, so you know there's something to be said there. Towing a Comet. We could get some good stuff out of towing a Comet. It's immediate rewards, which I'm interested in. So let's do it. And I think I want the plants, because that gets us up to a whole bunch of plants. And then we'll just go grab a card beside our city or grab money up here because he's made a double ocean spot for us. We don't want to terraform too quickly, but I think that I'm safe in what we just did. I don't think that we're going to get up to livestock this turn, but it's probably worth... I don't want to play large convoy until we have livestock, and I need to get these cards out. I don't know. Electro Catapult is very powerful for him, but it does not help him in the whole race that I think he's trying to have with Banker. Let's grab a card. I'm interested in cards. Cards are very powerful for us. Fusion Power. It's fine, but I'd rather get Ganymede now. This allows me to draw a new card, so I'm going to do it. $12 is pretty expensive to draw a new card, but the energy is likely to be useful. Asteroid Mining Consortium. Does he have any titanium production? He does. Well, you're going to lose it. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, he got it from Strip Mine, of course. Oh, stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Plans are coming to fruition. I feel like the Dune quote is what I meant to say. The plans within plans within plans. We are very maniacally just hiding. Ooh, he has a cost reduction card. That's not fair. and security fleet. So we're going to break his hopes and dreams because now he has no titanium production to put into his security fleet. Interplanetary cinematics. Bye-bye. And while we're at it, let's just play this. Oh. Oh, that's dirty. That is dirty. I didn't want to reveal my hand, but I... And here's the thing. Functionally speaking, it is that card gives me no immediate benefit to play it, right? And I know Rovers is dead, Pets is dead, and Immigrant City is dead. So there's no card coming up that's going to make this beneficial to me or him. So there's no reason to rush it out. The problem is that in practice, you forget things. Like, I have a lot of cards here that are worth a lot of money. Like, they cost a lot to put down, but they are worth a tremendous amount of points. Livestock is a point per turn with 4 more points worth of animals and ocean and 2 points and a bunch of cards here. Terraforming Ganymede is going to be worth 7 TR and 2 more points from the points on the card, and then 2 more points from the other 2 points for Jovians. Those are amazingly high-scoring cards. But if you don't start buying the cards early, then you get to the last turn where you're going to buy it all at once, and you just haven't invested. You haven't put the money away in your savings because you kept thinking on the last turn, I'll just buy it all. You know? Research is a very good card that I would normally buy, but I think the game is kind of wrapping up. And it's super important to draft it so that he does not have a chance to catch up to us in all those ways. Media Group is only $1 for us to buy, so I think I have to grab it. Again, I'm letting him have so many powerful plant cards. Plant cards are not how we win. This is a point for like $4, so we're just doing points. That's all we care about. Points, points, points. What's the other award? Like, he didn't choose Thermalist because I was close. And Landlord, because I probably could have bought it out. $8 for Lycan. Like, I think we're rich enough that we can buy everything. Because I feel confident in my own ability to keep up with investing in the cards that are really worthwhile. So, then we buy another card. And the thing is, we have so many cost reductions happening right now that, like... so much of this is just so worthwhile and great. Do I need steel? Do I need any metals? No, no, no. Research Outpost. I will play this. I want to play it here or here. I think the plants are better for us. It can't be adjacent to anything. And then I get rid of... Get rid of research? Like, I love research, though. I can get rid of a point. I get rid of the plant income, I think. I know that, like, you don't have to do a card cycle, but you do. If you're talking to me, you gotta. So now we have another -1 on every card we play. Grass is a great example of a card that's very much so worth playing. And with grass, there should be enough oxygen to get up to livestock this round, which is really what I'm after. Because livestock this round is just good. We get a little bit more income. We have 12 income to his 16. I didn't really need to buy fusion power. I think that was a mistake. Because I don't think it had a point on it. And now I have another source of energy. 18, standard project. Yeah, he's trying to buy out those oceans. Protected value in between both. I'm looking for that money back. Auction's coming up quite nicely. We will do the grass. Grass was better than the card we had, without a doubt. And then this will get us a bunch of points, or a bunch of money back, because we also want to be between all this. He was kind enough to build an artificial lake for us to get adjacent to. So, got to take that where we can. So then we have livestock coming in, and windmills probably. Livestock, media, windmills. We can use our steel on the windmills. Got good positioning down here. There's only one ocean left. I really want to get the ocean with the large convoy, but it might not be in the cards for that. I wonder, we got 16 bucks. So if we play media group, I think I can large convoy. I can't large convoy because I need to play it after livestock. Plant conversion. Okay, he's getting a lot of money for doing this. That's a really good use of his heat. More income. You know, that's fine. I definitely want this, and I definitely want this. So we'll get a little bit of income. I don't think it'll scare him, but it is some income. We're both at 40 TR. I don't think I've ever seen a head-to-head where both players have been so tight in how much they terraform the planet. Not to mention that we both have... I have 48, and he has 43 heat left over. Though, that was me over-investing in energy, Jovian stuff, just so I could threaten the award. And then he ended up going for the other two awards anyway. Lightning Harvest. Okay, one action. So, how much do you cost? 12? Okay. Well, this costs $1. It's worth a point. And we can do this for a point. So far, so good. Though I wonder, like, is he shaking in his boots? Does he see his 8 points on cards and see my 23 points on cards and go, yikes. It's my turn. I'm going to buy this now, again, for the same reason as before. I want to invest in it so I don't have an unreal expectation of how much money I have to throw around. Because now we're up to freaking... Oh my god. How many... We have 6 Jovian tags. Each of those points per Jovian is 6. With one more to go, at least. Generation 13. My solo mind kicked in there for a second. I was like, 13? Ugh, we don't have time for this. I think the capital is a worthwhile card for him to have, so let's block that. We technically could buy it. This is really good. Farming is really powerful as well, though. This gives us money back, and it gives us more cards and reasons. This gives us 2 points and a bunch of plants. And money. Kind of have to take it. Is he going to take this? He's going to take the card generator, right? He's not going to let me have it, is he? What do we have? Research? Oh my god, he let me have it! That was a huge mistake. $56. Like, I can really barely get both of these cards. But I still want farming. So we're just going to have to make it work. We're going to get plants with... Oh, he gets to go first. Don't buy the last ocean. Don't do it. I want the plants from it real bad. He has had a lot more income than us over the course of this game, just from the fact that he has $7 a turn from one of these. That's not true, though. We have a bunch of titanium. 60 to 52. We are crushing them in the heat game that doesn't matter anymore. Lake Marineris, he did keep it. And he took where I wanted to go with it. And then he electro-catapulted. Either way, this is a very, very powerful card. And I will purchase it. He has defeated me. We would like 4 animals, please. Oh, Interstellar colonies, yeah. Oh my god. Ermagerd. We'll take a pet while we're at it. A pet. And by that I mean a cow. Farming gets us a whole greenery, which means that it's also like a 4-point card. Well, 3 points if we don't get to the oxygen in time. If this goes another round, our amigo is not looking good. We actually make profit playing Mineral Deposit too, which is crazy. I mean, we make as much as we would if we sold it, except we also have 5 steel for some reason. So, that's exciting. I'm not sure if we can afford to even buy the card though. Like, our cash is pretty tight. So this is even cheaper for reasons. We're at 37 points on... Oh, wait. He has 10 points on cards to our 35. Okay. We have a lot of points on cards. This is, it's looking favorable. Though I wonder, like, how much of this... Like, are people watching because they're just looking for some good high-level play? Or are they trying to pick up, like, notes on, like, what's valuable, what's not valuable? Are they trying to identify what is it that, you know, I'm looking at my opponent doing and, like, deciding and stuff? Like, you know, I bought Protected Habs. I would have bought a Protected Habs even if I had no plant income, just because it's such a powerful card. I don't even have to worry about him attacking my... Don't want this. This is not a point. Attacking my stuff because... Like, I just have Protected Habs. Like, you can't even kill my cows. I won't take this. It costs $2. We get 5 steel and $3 back. So, like, what is it that people are trying to get out of it? Or is it just entertaining? Just to see a good game of people going at it, terraforming the planet. Like, it's pretty exciting. It's pretty hype, to be honest. He has a lot of city points and a lot of greeneries. But points on the board are just so expensive. I can afford both of these, but that brings me up to like 41, which means I can't afford this, which I really don't want that to be the reality. But it doesn't seem like it's ending this round. How many plants does he have? He's got $43. He could buy it out for sure. Special design. Open city. It's not as good a chance of him ending it this round. I do think he is in the position of it being better off to end it. I'll buy Heather. I mean, why would he have bought he bought a card that allowed him to play that city ahead of time? Oh, special design. You would not play this card or even buy it if you had intentions of ending the game. So I think we're going to go a whole other round. Don't get me wrong. He has 26 income to my 16. Like, that's pretty significant. But he does not. There's no way in hell he can get more points than I can. Right? I'm up to 37. Got 6 Jovians. Let's look at the VPs. Frickin' science, space station, science, Jovian. Oh, actually, you know, Phobos is just a random card I bought that was worth a lot of points. We got Jovian and Jovian, points per Jovian, so many frickin' cows. Windmills just happen to be a cheap points per Jovian, and then farming, which gave us more plant income and plants. 5 and 7 brings us up to 2 plants short of actually being able to get another greenery next round if we scoop 2, which is devastating. Have we lost him? Or is he thinking? He's thinking. Predators! Yo! He can't use predators on me, though, which is probably maybe why his turn took a while. So he's down to $6. I'm confident he is not ending it. We can afford to research. I mean, lava flows is just bad. And then we get to do another one, right? Toll station. Now, does toll station... How many space types? He has 5. We lose money buying toll station, but we sure get to scare them. Maybe before buying toll station, though, we buy business network. We lose a little bit of income. It gives us the opportunity to look at a card. He can't end it. He's got nothing. I get to go first next turn, so I get to throw my greenery down. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. What's he doing? What's he got? Big pass. Look at a card. Oh, yo, fish, what up? Did I actually just pull fish? That's extremely fortunate for me. Do not have actions left. Oh, I need to end my turn. And this is why you need to end your turn in cooperative, I think, just so that the game knows to show the opponents what you're doing. But yeah, fish was a huge draw there for us. Like, huge, but not like massive. Like, it's just huge. It's a big deal. Mining area. I have nothing adjacent to me for mining area. Sad. And let's end it. So going into the last round, that means that that titanium mine I was talking about earlier, that I was like, oh, I'm not sure if this will work out, or you know, acquiring a company and stuff like that. I think these are into 2 rounds of profit for both of them. So, you know, it's almost dubious about getting them, but then it turns out that they're pretty good. Now, mangroves for us is very powerful in that, yes, this one's worth 2 points, and mangroves is a point and a point, but A, gives us the oxygen, and B, we can put it here right beside our city. So, like, that's a huge grab. Like, we might mangrove and stuff. Mass Converter is great card, but we don't need cost reduction. Let's do a quick check. His tags for science is still at 3. So I don't think he's going to run away with it anytime soon. Cloud seedings, good. It's plants. It might... I don't know. We're going to scoop 3 from the board. So that's 8 for next turn, and then the 12. I think that we need like 4 more to actually get another set of greeneries. Well, that's not true, right? We get 3 and then 2. Let's 17 plus 5 is 22, and you need 24. So if we buy that plant production card, I'm pretty sure that means that we get an additional greenery in the post phase, as long as both of these 2s go to me. You know, I'm not 100% confident that they will. But, you know, maybe. I just got a message from the opponent, and he is confused, or was confused. It's been great. He's been very confused to why he couldn't eat my animals, because he missed the fact that I got protected halves. So I can super empathize with that. How many cities are there on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's the thing. I could buy this card for $3 and then buy it out of steel and then make profit. So I'm going to do that. I get to go first. Perfect. I would like to mangrove here. That's delicious. And it gives me an oxygen. And then we place this in here. Oh, that feels good. No, I think yeah, we need the, so now you can see, if we got 2 more plants, we'd be at 7 and 7. So with 2 more plant production, if he doesn't hit us, we will have enough for 2 greeneries next turn. As long as we get to scoop this 2, and he doesn't hit our production, and none of our plants are lost or perished in any kind of way. So we get to play here, and then here or here, depending on if he puts a city to try and mooch. Yeah, the board is really leveling out. What I need to do is maybe just do all my actions on cards while he figures out his own stuff. Player has completed their turn. So he got the last oxygen. That is going to put us into the end game, the end of times. And he's going to get a little bit of money back because he scooped up a plant doing it. So I don't consider this turtling in that I'm getting, my fish and stuff. These are actions I need to take. I may as well start with them. So just click, click, next person's turn. Like, it is mechanically turtling in that, I'm allowing them to play out their hand and actions before worrying. But it's not turtling because I'm not doing one thing in passing. I'm doing 2 things. I'm trying to get it over with. I'm just starting with this because strategically there's nothing I'm actually rushing to do. Caretaker contract, that's a good buy for him, and that it gives him a point. It's not, if he got it like a couple turns ago, it would have been really good, but a point's a point. Just need to make sure I can afford all of this. So we're gonna buy a card. I don't think we can get that. Bushes. So I don't think that gets us to a break point. It means that we don't have to, what's this one? $8? I think we buy bushes. Specifically because when we buy bushes, we're guaranteed 2 greeneries next turn. And it only costs us $2 more. We had to pay for the card for $3, but it was $1 cheaper. So, and then we could sell the old card. I almost did a mean symbol to you guys. Which means that functionally we're paying an extra $1 to not lose money income and gain more plants. He got the tundra farming, that's fine. He's gonna be close to getting another greenery, but nah, he's just selling his cards now. So we would like to start by playing Martian Rail, so that uses our steel. Remember, we weren't using our steel anyway, so we may as well take the money. Oh, does he have a lot of money left? Yeah, he has a lot of money left. We should have waited to cash in on that stuff, because he's probably going to standard project at least 1 more city. So we could have got another $1 or so, maybe more. I'm confident I can do both of these things. I should start by doing them next turn, just to be sure that I don't screw it up. But yeah, look at us with our 42 points. 13. Like, when you first start playing, there's no way for you to realize just, like, Jovians everyone knows are powerful, but at least they're pretty expensive. But then stacking science and cost reduction just goes to the next level. And then if you're doing that so that you can afford your Jovians, well, in that case, you're just in a, there's our $1 more we could have made. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Though if I was him, I would have done that. Well, no, you get to share. I was going to say, if you built the city here, at least then you could put the other greenery in this pocket, and then you make a bunch of money, and they're all still protected from me trying to scoop it. Oh, I have titanium. I forgot about the titanium I have. I am so good. Oh. That was good. Look at that. 49 TR now. Oh, and then that's 2 points. So we're at 52 on cards. 52 points. It's kind of absurd. If I bought a greenery, I'd have $2 back. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war, I would not have enough to buy bushes. So I'm just going to buy bushes, and then we'll buy... Oh, we get a greenery from buying bushes. So I think the power plant that I said I wasn't going to buy, I'm going to buy. Is basically what I was getting at, because it's worth a point. We're at 20 income. He's at 29. I mean, solar power is a point. It's as simple as that. We're already building that. Yeah, it only cost us like 8. I don't think we could have gotten enough for a greenery. Maybe we could have, and I'm high, but you know, sell those. We don't get another greenery, so I'll sell the last one too. You know what? I'm just gonna pass. It's fine. We don't need that dollar. If he beats us, I think he's gonna beat us because he has so much more income than us, right? We're at 80, 85, yeah. So he still wins the tiebreaker. We get an extra greenery. We'll put it up in the corner with our original city. That feels all right. That gets us up to 83. So with one more dollar, we would have been $1 behind him. But that's for tiebreaker. And we, I mean, let's see where the points go. He's got the awards. Milestones, awards, greeneries, cities. Boom! I was actually looking at the other way. So 126 to 98. Quite the game. There might be a little bit of postscript. He might reach out to me and chat about how it's happening, but I hope you enjoyed. I had a fantastic time. This is a great head-to-head. We're going to have to stitch it together. But yeah, what an exciting game. Love it. And if you're interested in going head-to-head with the box, let me know. You know, I love to play. I'd love to do it. It takes a while. Maybe you'll see a little bit more rematches in the future. I hope you had a great time. I sure did. I'll see you next time.